Values are important because they can act as a compass that helps us to be happy and live a good life, regardless of what we consider to be a good life. But where do we then get these values from? Well, in short, we get our values from our surroundings. We see, hear, and in different ways take in what other people do and think. We take in other people's opinions, attitudes, and behaviors, and this in turn shapes our own values. So to understand this better, let's imagine a young girl called Maria. So Maria is born into a family that is mad about football. She has both brothers and sisters, and in her family it's very important that both brothers and sisters are treated equally, meaning that no one treats them differently based on their gender. So many of the siblings play football, and Maria's parents make it very clear that everyone's football is equally important. The Women's World Cup is followed as religiously as the Men's World Cup. And female football idols are mentioned as often as male ones, even though that is not the case at Maria's friends' homes. Also, outside of football, Maria's parents show that it's really important with equality. They divide housework equally, and they sometimes talk to Maria and her siblings about the different expectations on young girls and boys, and also emphasize that the most important thing is to be yourself, regardless of the societal norms of how to be or act as a girl or a boy. Since this is how it's always been at Maria's house, Maria grows up with a strong belief that it is important for all people to have equal rights and opportunities in society, regardless of their gender. So, because of that, Maria would probably say that equality is one of her most important values. And since she thinks equality is so important, she's also that kind of person who would talk about how important fairness between the genders is, and who is also active in different ways to improve equality. Maria's attitudes, opinions, and behaviors were then formed by people in her surroundings, like her family. And she is now in turn affecting other people in her surroundings by sharing and standing up for her values. So in this case, when we talk about the connection between surroundings and values, our surroundings are primarily the people that are important to us. People that we like, respect, and see as role models. So our parents and other people that took care of us when we were children, other family members, teachers, football coaches, or friends. But also celebrities and politicians and other people that we look up to. Our surroundings can also be other things that are important in our lives. For example, media or institutions or organizations. It can be your school, youth center, church, mosque, or your football team. In other words, what we see, hear, and take in when we watch our favorite TV show, or when we go to church, or when we play football, can affect our values. You can say that the more important someone or something is in our lives, the more they will affect our values. So since our parents or carers are the people we come into contact with the most when we grow up, they have a very big impact on our values. Later, when our surroundings expand as we get older, it is not only parents who shape our values, but also other people and other things in our surroundings. In this way, we develop our values that are then actually not our own, but taken over from other people. And we then continue to spread these values through our own actions throughout life. So as you, as a football coach, are an important person in your players' lives, and since their football team is an important place in their life, You can play a big role in what values your players develop, and how that then in turn will affect society as a whole.